So there we are, 3 full points for India in their opener at the 14th Men's Hockey World Cup at Bhubaneswar, and they did it in effortless style. 2 goals coming in the first quarter, in the 10th and the 12th, and Mandeep Singh along with Akashdeep. Then the second quarter was blank. The Indians could have scored, but they missed out a few opportunities. Then came the third quarter, and towards the end of the third quarter, we had 2 goals again being scored in the 43rd and the 45th minutes. Simranjit getting his first of the 2 goals, followed by Lalit Upadhyay at the stroke of the end of the third quarter. And then immediately on resumption, the start of the fourth quarter, in the opening minute, the 46th as a matter of fact, Simranjit Singh getting his second goal and topping the scorers list so far on the opening day with a penalty corner, though it was not stopped at the top of the circle, but nevertheless the ball came into the circle and the last touch belonging to the striker from Punjab. So that was the story of the things. No direct penalty corner conversion from Harmanpreet Singh or Varun when he had one attempt, but nevertheless I thought it's a very satisfying victory for India. It's always good to start off a tournament with a victory. Remember, in the past there have been 5 instances in the World Cups since 1971, when it all began in Barcelona, that India have not won the opening fixture. But it is good that they were able to have a convincing 5-0 win against the African champions, South Africa. Ravikant, what do you take of the match that the Indians played?
I think the Indians had a good pace, and that was the most heartening part of it, that the forwards were running the South African defence ragged. They had absolutely no plan. You could see all the goals that you saw, whether it was Lalit or Simranjit, they were unmarked when they were making that final push, which means that the defence was in complete disarray even in as late as the third quarter.
Yes. I was quite surprised, as a matter of fact, because when we look at the South African squad, it's a fairly well-experienced squad, barring a few youngsters like in India as well. But they've got a fair amount of experience, not only playing domestically, whatever, they've got a new league there, but they've been playing in the European circuit, may not be for the top of the billing teams, but they have the experience in the Dutch league. They've got it in Germany as well. One of their players is representing a team from Ireland. So they're there and abouts. European style of play is dominant.
The problem, I think, Anupam, was that as a team, South Africa did not click.
No, they didn't gel at all. I was expecting a lot from Austin Smith in the middle. He's a very experienced campaigner, 2 times captain in the last 2 World Cups. Again, Timothy Drummond as well. Apart from that, you got so many others who were there who played. As a matter of fact, 7 of them played in the last World Cup in The Hague, where they finished at number 10, I think. And India were number 9. So I think a good start for the Indians. They're not really tested. Srijesh was a man absolutely enjoying himself, probably singing to himself. And he's a jovial character, as you know. And I thought the South Africans could have given a little more, anxious time to the Indians. The midfield was not there. It was total disarray.
Well, if you look at the match in its entirety, you will hardly find Austin Smith or Tim Drummond, the 2 big players from South Africa, on the ball at all. Which means that the Indian midfield had done its homework, marked them out of the game. If they don't get to see the ball, you cannot pose any threats to your rivals. And that was done very well. And I think what was most striking was that the Indian forwards took their chances. Simranjit had about 4 shots, 2 of them on target. Mandeep had 3, 1 on target, but Mandeep also created chances. So the forwards are combining well. That's great news. And the best part for me is that you've got 5 goals in the kitty. So it's now Belgium who has to play catch-up.
Yeah, they have to, and interestingly, they're going to be playing each other
next Sunday
on Sunday, which is the 2nd of December. So that will, of course, put things in perspective as to the winner of that match will go up on that pool in any case and stands a distinct chance of topping Group C. Of course, we've seen upsets in the past. It's not something new, but I think India have got that impetus. They've got that winning start, which they need to capitalize on. I'm sure Harinder will be sitting with the rest of his think tank and discussing the strategies for the Belgians, against the Belgians, who were a little scrappy in their earlier match, the opener against Canada. But the Canadians are tenacious fighters. They've beaten India a few times in the World Cup. I still distinctly remember a 3-1 victory in Utrecht in 1998 and in another tournaments as well. So that's going to be, of course, the last game for India on the 8th of December. But for the moment, I think it is India who came out trumps, all guns blazing, total control and domination of the play. The possession was there. That's the key. And they absolutely outwitted and had the South Africans on the wrong foot all the time, whether it's Lalit Upadhyay, very skillful, Mandeep is a class apart, and Akashdeep, from my point of view, is the kingpin as far as the real thrust is concerned.
The only thing that I would say a bit of a dark spot in the victory was that the penalty corner execution, we scored off 2 off rebounds, but the execution, whether Varun or Harmanpreet, were not really on target, and that's something that Harinder would like to work on.
And also, Ravi, the fact that if you remember when the injection took place, and at the edge of the circle, it was not stopped. There could be a possibility. These are new pitches. It's going to take time for the pitches to settle down, I'm sure. Some coaches have gone on record saying it's a slow pitch. Rehan Butt for Pakistan did mention that it is on the slower side, but only time can tell as to what the pace of the pitch and the nature of the flow is going to be. That it makes a lot of difference between the pusher. After all, it's the three of them. It's the pusher, the level of pushing. We used to have Sardar Singh who used to take most of the pushes in the past, right? So his wrists were far more forceful perhaps than Manpreet Singh. So you got to take all those factors in mind, and as I said, it is a combination. But who knows? Maybe the execution percentage will improve in the matches to come.
Well, we can only hope so, because it will not be an easy one against Belgium, because Belgium know that with India ahead on the goals, they have got to win the game against India. A draw will not help.
No, it won't.
Draw will help only India's cause. So Belgium has to go all out for victory, which I feel could play into India's hands, because they could leave their defense wide open. And like they did today against Canada, a couple of shots from the wings and the defense is found wanting, India could very well be in the business.
Oh yes, absolutely. But Belgium ranked number 3, India number 5. Very little to choose between them. But the team, in my point of view, which has really come up steadily and in the last 4 or 5 years, is none other than Belgium. They've been very, very consistent. That is the key which India needs to keep at the back of their heads, the level of consistency. There should be no erratic play, no playing to the gallery, no overplay. Keep it simple and straightforward.
Well, I think that is the mantra for any sport. And today, apart from a few lapses here and there, most of the time the Indians kept it very, very straight, simple, on target. And that's why they got 5.
Yes, absolutely. Wonderful anyway to have brought this match to you. Now, of course, we've got the man of the match was Simranjeet Singh, given away by the winning captain of the 75 World Cup winning Indian team, Ajit Pal Singh. But most of the 75 players are there, barring those who have passed on. And of course, we have the game number 3 and 4 coming up tomorrow. Those will be Pool A matches, where you have Argentina, the Olympic champions, and we also have Spain against them. In addition to that, the other 2 in the pool are France versus New Zealand. So that will be what the scene is from us here, and we hope you will enjoy watching the World Cup as it gets along, as we take a short break now.
दूरदर्शन, एक चैनल, एक भरोसा, एक उम्मीद। 15 सितंबर 1959 से शुरू हुए दूरदर्शन के इस सफर ने डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म पर दर्शकों को बेहतर क्वालिटी देने की ओर कदम बढ़ा दिए हैं। अब आप अपने मोबाइल, टैबलेट, कंप्यूटर, कार और टीवी सेट्स पर DVB T2 स्टैंडर्ड के माध्यम से दूरदर्शन के चैनलों का लुत्फ डिजिटल क्वालिटी में ले सकते हैं। एनालॉग से डिजिटल हो रहे जमाने में दूरदर्शन बेहतर गुणवत्ता वाली तकनीक DVB T2 का इस्तेमाल कर रहा है। इसका मुख्य मकसद बेहतर ऑडियो वीडियो क्वालिटी दर्शकों तक पहुंचाना है। DVB T2 के जरिए इस समय दूरदर्शन के 5 चैनलों का प्रसारण किया जा रहा है, जिसमें DD नेशनल, DD न्यूज, DD भारती, DD स्पोर्ट्स और DD किसान या क्षेत्रीय चैनल शामिल हैं। स्मार्टफोन और टैबलेट की बढ़ती लोकप्रियता के बीच एक्सटर्नल डोंगल DG दर्शन के माध्यम से आप इन चैनलों का मजा अपने मोबाइल या टैबलेट पर ले सकते हैं। अगर आप कार में सफर कर रहे हैं और चाहते हैं कि यात्रा के दौरान भी दूरदर्शन के कार्यक्रम मिस न हो, तो एक्टिव एंटेना और सूटेबल रिसीवर के माध्यम से गाड़ी में भी देख सकते हैं मनपसंद चैनल। DVB T2 वाईफाई रूटर के सहारे भी ये चैनल्स देखे जा सकते हैं। अच्छी बात यह है कि इसमें कोई इंटरनेट डेटा खर्च नहीं होता, यानी एक बार डोंगल या रूटर खरीदने के बाद मनोरंजन बिल्कुल फ्री। डोंगल, टीवी ट्यूनर और राउटर मार्केट में ऑनलाइन आसानी से उपलब्ध हैं। देश के 19 शहरों में ये सुविधा दर्शकों तक पहुंच रही है, जिसमें दिल्ली, लखनऊ, जालंधर, मुंबई, अहमदाबाद, भोपाल, रायपुर, इंदौर, औरंगाबाद, कोलकाता, पटना, रांची, गुवाहाटी, कटक, बेंगलुरु, चेन्नई, श्रीनगर, हैदराबाद और त्रिवेंद्रम शामिल हैं। कुछ फीचर्स ऐसे हैं जिससे एंटरटेनमेंट का मजा और भी बढ़ जाता है। तो बदलते जमाने में बनिए स्मार्ट, चाहे घर हो या बाहर। लीजिए दूरदर्शन के डिजिटल चैनलों का मजा अपने मनपसंद इक्विपमेंट पर। ज्यादा जानकारी के लिए हमारी वेबसाइट ddindia.gov.in पर लॉग इन करें।
So there we are. India 3 points. Belgium also have 3. India on top of Group C, where the virtual fact that their goal differential is +5. It is +1 for Belgium. But for the moment, that is. Of course, India play Belgium in the next game on Sunday, the 2nd of December. Tomorrow, 2 games, both in Pool A. The Olympic champions, Argentina, ranked world number 2, are pitted against world number 8, which is Spain. And then, of course, we have New Zealand, world number 9. They will be taking on world number 20, France, who played twice in the past as well. But Ravikant, very interesting to see now as the tournament will progress. What is interesting is that not only Argentina, they have done pretty well. They were the bronze medalists in the last World Cup as well. They've come up and they've been pretty steady over the last couple of years, except for that 5th position finish at the last Champions Trophy at Breda, which was a bit of a disappointment, they said. But they've got that star, the world's highest goal scorer as far as penalty corners are concerned in the last World Cup. I'm talking of Gonzalo Piet. So he is the man to watch out as far as they're concerned. They're skippered, of course, very, very forceful team. They've been together for years and years, whether it is Giladi or it is Ibarra or it is Bila, or, you know, they've got so many of those familiar names there. So I think, and Spain, on the other hand, anything is possible. They've got a French coach.
Well, I would say Spain is the dangerous side, because they've got a lot to prove. They've fallen off the radar a bit in the European competition, and they've come here with a lot to prove. And that's where I feel that Spain will be the most dangerous. Don't forget, they're one of the 4 teams that has played in every World Cup.
Yes, yes.
And never won it.
Yes.
Other 3 have won it at least once. India's won it once, Germany's won it twice, Netherlands thrice. These are the only other teams which have played in all 14 World Cups.
Correct,
but
correct.
Spain have not won a World Cup, and I feel that they will be a surprise package in this.
I certainly expect a very good match against Argentina there. But let's not forget that they've just finished a domestic series against Germany, and they were whitewashed totally in that, including Germany beating them 7-0 in the test series. That's a demoralizing factor as well, Ravikant. But I'm sure they will want to come and prove something. They've played Argentina. They speak the same language. So, a lot of Argentina players play in the Spanish league. It's not the other way around, though. But, and on the other hand, New Zealand will take on France. I think New Zealand should stand as favorites on that. So that is how it is. And of course, you keep watching all the World Cup here on DD Sports and enjoy that. And we'll, of course, be meeting again when the Indian team faces Belgium. That is on the 2nd of December. So from me and Ravikant, it's goodbye for now.